Morning, Norman.
Morning, Mrs. Bishop.
It's turned rather chilly. I was wondering if you'd like something hot for breakfast. A boiled egg, say, or...
No, I'm quite happy with my usual bran flakes. The old health-giving fibre.
Well, if you fancy a cooked breakfast, you just have to say.
Oh, it's very nice, yes, but all that cholesterol, who needs it? Many happy returns, Mrs. Bishop.
Oh, Norman, that's very kind. Oh, you shouldn't have bothered.
No, happy birthday.
Oh, that's very nice. But I don't expect you to spend your hard-earned money on birthday cards for me.
Well, I wanted to apologise.
Apologise? What for?
Well, I was rude to you. No, I was. About you letting those thieves in the house, and all I can say, as my excuse, it was the stress. I was very upset about losing my new telescope.
Well, you had every right to be upset, Norman. I was unforgivably naive.
No, I was out of order, Mrs. Bishop. I mean, after all, I can always get a telescope with the insurance money. But you lost your jewellery, didn't you? I mean, personal treasures.
It is a blow, Norman. There was the engagement ring that Ernest gave me. And, I mean, the other things, they all have special associations. It didn't cost all that much. They're only valuable to me. What makes it so...
I know. And when I was, well, you know, abrupt with you, I'm sorry, I just wasn't thinking.
I was the one who wasn't thinking when I let those two in and virtually gave them permission to ransack the house.
I'll go. It's the police, Mrs. Bishop.
Oh. Detective Constable Beckwood.
Oh, come in. Would you like a cup of tea or anything? It's just, no. First, I'd like to see some identification, please. I mean, I'm sure you're who you say you are, but if I'd done this with the men...
Quite right. No need to apologise.
Mind you, the man who did all the talking, he showed me some sort of card. And he was very... Well, he was ordinary. I never suspected him for a moment.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're not the only lady who's been taken in by that pair. They've done half a dozen houses round Weatherfield. Always the same. They pick on some street where the road's up, workmen about. And now then, you must be, Mr. Watts, is it?
Yeah, that's right.
Norman's my paying guest.
Ah, yes, that's what I've got down here. And you lost a telescope, is that right?
Yeah.
And a radio.
Yeah, what are the chances of getting them back?
Not great, to be honest with you. I hope you're insured, Mrs. Bishop.
Oh, yes, I'm insured. I may be gullible, but I can assure you I'm not completely feckless.
Oh, Brian, before you... Ballpoint pens. Oh, I don't think we ever get asked for red. There's no demand for them.
Well, I'm demanding one, so there must be.
Well, I could offer you fine floor. That's like a very fine point.
In red?
No, just in blue.
Look, it's got to be in red, you see, because I was thinking I ought to start keeping some books. A sort of system for the business, you know, me and Terry. I thought everything we pay out I'll put down in red.
Oh, I'm sorry. I could let you have some red crayons.
Crayons? You mean the type that kids use? This is a business I'm talking about, accounts. I can't put accounts down in red crayon, can I?
Look, I'm just trying to be helpful.
Well, suppose a taxman or somebody comes round sometime. I can't show him figures done in red crayon.
Well, there's no need to get belligerent.
Hello, Mavis.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
Look, why don't you look through these? We've had them in for some time.
Right.
You might find a red one in there.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Well, you're quite a stranger. I thought you must have left the district, gone on holiday or something.
Holiday? Far from it. Been working flat out, Mavis, pulling out all the stops. A real push on the sales front. In fact, I just got confirmation today. My sales team came out top of the heap in September.
That's very good, isn't it?
I think a celebration's in order, Mavis. That's why I'm here. I think I'm entitled to reward myself. How does dinner sound to you?
Well, what about Mrs. Wilt?
I can't celebrate my achievements with Angela, Mavis, because you see, to her, they aren't achievements. I mean, if I was to win the captain's prize up at the golf club, well, that would be something to write home about.
You're terribly bitter, aren't you?
Find any red ones?
7:30. Yeah. I'll pick you up. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. They're all blue, these, the ones that work at all.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, well, I could order you some red ones, I suppose.
No, don't bother. I'll ask Mrs. Bishop to see if she can get me one from her works.
Right. Oh, dear Emily.
What's the matter?
Oh, I've just done something silly.
You. Sort of a belated birthday present.
Oh, Norman, they're beautiful. Thank you very much. But you shouldn't have gone spending your money. You already gave me a card.
It's my pleasure.
Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, it's so nice to have flowers in the house.
Do you know, there was a time, and it wasn't so long ago either, that I felt dead embarrassed walking down the street with a bunch of flowers.
Embarrassed? Whatever for?
Well, you get the impression that people are looking at you and thinking, what a prat.
Oh, no. When a woman sees a man carrying flowers, she thinks it means he must be a nice, caring person.
Ah, well, any road, I would have carried him in my hand like they were there by accident, you know, or like they were a leg of lamb or something. Or I might even try to stuff them down my anorak. Still, I don't care what people think now. I must be getting harder, eh?
I'll put them in water.
Aye.
Oh, and by the way, I managed to get hold of Mr. Fletcher, the insurance man. I told him about the robbery. He's calling in tomorrow with a claims form.
Oh, great.
And by all accounts, it's a company that prides itself on working fast, so we shouldn't have to wait long for our money.